Hello everyone, welcome to the channel, and welcome back to another episode of Satisfactory Season 2 here on the channel. Now, we've got a big plan today. It's it's the biggest scheme we've ever had. And it is, you can see it in the top right, leading edge production. We need to get, I don't even know what those are called. They are something infused frames. And they involve nitrogen and just a whole lot of not good times. So if we just, what is it called? It's called Fused Modular frames. So you can see we need the heavy modular frames. We need some, well, I can't click on it, but that's nitrogen. And then we also need some casing. So we have a few options as to how we can do this, but most importantly, we need to find that sweet, sweet nitrogen. And we're going to make that happen today, but first, advent calendar. For me, I know this is coming out, we're already in January, so Happy New Year, folks. And for me, it's only the 9th of December, so, you know, I'm here. But there's number 8. Oh, look at that. We got another
This
little
data
friend
cartridge
there.
enables the third pair of Fixmas Map-Tree branches to be unlocked. There is a chance you are doing this because you enjoy the seasonal event for some reason.
Oh, yes.
There is also a
We dig
chance
it.
you are simply doing this to annoy me. I wish for you to know that, in either case, you have disappointed me.
Ada, am I not allowed joy? Am I not allowed joy in life? Now, I can't find 9, so I'm just going to ask for it. Hello, number 9. Is there anything else in you, buddy? Are you gonna give me anything special here?
It would be such a shame if you accidentally dropped this. Such a shame.
Massive explosion. Alright, well that's good to know. I actually don't have that stuff unlocked, much to, I think, people's dismay as well, so I do apologize. I'm kind of bad with some stuff here on the channel, you know, things I have not moved along. This is one of them. Also, I've got the circuit boards. I'm just gonna, you know what? I'll just dump them in here. I don't care. Alright, that's cool. So, there you go. I mean, there's that, and, bam, did we grab the... Oh, no, there we go. I was like, did we do the hard drive thing? Cheap silica or fine concrete. I don't care about that, so let's just rescan. Deuterium ingot or alternatively that. These are not good options. These are both bad. I'll just... You know what? Give me the deuterium. Because if I have a problem where I need more deuterium, it's actually the main factory for that is built on water, so we can expand that pretty easily, which is lovely. Now, biggest thing today, again, nitrogen gas. We're going to go find some. We're going to go do some magical things. Now, I, personally, am kind of hoping that there's some over in this direction, but if it's not, I think there was some over here. Yeah, there you go. There's number 1. And there's one there. Okay, so pure. I don't know what the dots are. So here's the deal, okay? I'm gonna scan again just so that if they disappear while I'm talking about it, it's fine. So we got those 2 points. If I do it over here, which I could do, then I would need to bring the aluminum over and the modular frames over. And I could probably do that manually. If I do it over here, then I'm dealing with the situation of needing to like push it up hills and stuff to get to the aluminum casings, or I could build down there. I'm half tempted to just do it over here. This one's what are you? Normal, impure, normal, and you are impure, normal. Okay, so that's fine. Let me go over here. I like this area a little bit better. I've got more infrastructure over here as well. I think it'll be easier to deal with. And 2, let's just look at something as well, is just worst case scenario. If I'm really like not having a good time, we just build drones, and there we just need the little control units, which I saw. I was a little cheeky and kept some over here. So where's my little control units? I saw you. Come with me. You're coming home with me. Do we have that? Is that stuff getting built anywhere? Like, am I creating those control units over here? And follow-up question, if I am doing that, are they being used immediately? I feel like the answer is yes. No. Okay, so there's that. Is it you that's building them? Oh, it is you. Do you have any spares? Oh, we got a handful. What exactly is going wrong here? Oh. Oh. Okay. Comically, that's not actually a problem, believe it or not. So you take computers, aluminum casings will be an issue. Okay, well, you know what? Let me throw a handful of computers in here. Do I have any on me? I've got 20. There you go. You can have 20 computers. And so aluminum casings is the next issue, and that's fine. That is so okay. We will we'll throw some in there as well. Well, I don't think I have any here, actually. Let's just give you all these computers, and I will go on my merry way. I don't think I have any extra aluminum casings, unfortunately, because I feel like that would be very helpful if we had some spares here. Let's just double check all of our little friends here. No. 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 And no. Okay. So no extra casings, unfortunately. But, alas, does not matter. I am heading to, well, over here. Over here? You give me the ping. Yeah. Okay. How do I extract that? I extract it with a... there we go. Let's just grab a couple of those. Perfect. And honestly, I might actually build... Well, let's travel first. And I'll talk about this. I might build a hypertube line to it because presently I'm a little disappointed in my own existence here, not building more hypertubes. So I haven't built hypertubes since the one all the way to the aluminum production. So we've got aluminum, we've got coal followed by oil, and we have this one. I think that's we only have 5. Oh, and then there's one again over to the next step, which is over to the copper over by the gas and oil production. So there's a little bit over there. Also, how are you doing? Are you gonna kill me if I get too close? Oh shit. Well, yeah, I'll survive. I'll be fine. Oh, that's fine, folks. That's fine. We got, okay, all right, okay. Oh, that's nice. Good to know that I don't want to be over here for that. That's nice. Now, we're going on our adventure to find that little friend. I'm not gonna lie, I think that's the best I've ever done with a deposit like this. Right dead center. Look at me go. We're learning. So I've built a couple of these. I only needed 2 because that's the original one that we had in leading over to the... It's uranium over there, yeah? Oh my gosh. I remember building that. That was so fun. Also, fun fact. Oh, you can't see it anymore, but if I travel in between, oh goodness. Be my friend here. Don't be mean to me. Let's go. If we travel in between here, we can actually see the area. Oh, I still can't. There you go. There you go. You can see it now. That's our oil refinery. Isn't that fun? So fun. So fancy. So I do enjoy that we can see everything from that far away. The render distance. It's good. It's good. We got there. We got there. Now, this fella right here. So, all right. I've never done this before, but I feel like it's the same as any other thing. You just kind of put the thing down. Do I just... Is there no exit for this? How does this work? Oh, now am I out of motors? Is that not going to work? Oh, okay. And then I just... What's going on? Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh. So does it just keep doing that over and over again? I guess it will. Okay. So, that's fun. How do I know... Alright, well, you know what? That's fine. I actually have a follow-up question to this. because I didn't think to review this before I started. Maybe it didn't matter that I was getting these because I was kind of picturing it as a liquid, which was going to struggle to shoot upwards. Does gas still have that problem as well? I feel like it shouldn't, but we'll find out in a second here. What is your what's your deal here? Oh, okay. Okay. What about you? What do you say? You're extracting. You're trying really hard. If that hits that, does that then do its thing? I don't... It says there's plenty of gas. Okay, I'm just going to assume everything's fine. Listen, we're learning here. I didn't think to research this before I decided to do it. Here we go. I'm going to attach these two together, which is probably a terrible idea. Oh, look at that. That's so fun. You're seeing it almost like glass through it. That's cool. Okay, so let's just take a quick gander here. What would your potential flow rate be? I literally don't even know. If I take you and flush the whole, let's do the whole network. That way we have a moment of learning together, folks. A moment of learning together. You are extracting... Oh, okay, down there. 120 a minute, and you are extracting also 120 a minute. Okay, so that's cool. My plan is to just simply bring it back over here. Although, actually, you know what? Maybe rather than do it at the Caterium, because Caterium is getting... There's a lot of uranium going on. What if we just built it over here by our coal power plant? Let's do that. I feel like that could be more fun. I don't think I need a humongous amount of space. And that way we've got things not super close to uranium and killing me all the time and whatnot. So that's my plan. Which way will that be? That will be that way? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. Grand. And then I'm just going to start running myself over. Do I have enough? We might run out of pipeline for this. That'll be okay. I will simply catch up where I can. Now, I really don't think it's going to be a problem. Like, I don't think it needs pumps like the other does. Oh, God. So, I will happily not worry about that. You leave me alone. I am too busy for your shit. Oh, I'm accidentally building Mark IIs. Whoops. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh my god, he's gonna kill me. Gee. Alright, that's good. That's good. We're off to a good start. We're off to a real good start. This is bullshit. You know, it's been interesting coming back here. And, these things, they're still as annoying as they were the first time. But there are more of them. I already killed one. I was unaware that there were so many, though. So, you know. And so while I deal with this, you know, this beautiful, beautiful nature that we all know and love, I just want to let you know, I went around and I installed, I'm just going to try and, I'd really rather not deal with you folks, but I do want this summer slope. Okay, Ada had nothing to say about that. Fine. So I went around and I actually built out the whole pipe network all the way up here. It was fine. You know, don't need to worry about a singular thing. I'm not upset about it. I do want to chuck a few things out of my inventory. Let's do aluminum. It's fine. I'll be able to get more. And plastic kills me. Wire, concrete. Mostly the problem is, right, I came back with some extra stuff so I can make this work. And you know what? We got it happening. So there we go. There's the pipeline. It is working. Yeah, you've got stuff in the pipe. Okay, cool. So there's the pipe working, and it goes. Oh, there! Wow, look at me go. So this was so unnecessary. I could have just gone from here over to there, but I didn't know. Okay, this is how this works when we do it wonky like this. You know what? The most important thing. I'm looking at it. It's so janky, but the most important thing is, hey, it's gonna be delivering the goods that it needs to deliver. So there you go. It's we got it running through. So I've got this all the way over to the coal it's set up. It was a remarkable thing. I just grabbed some extra resources, and the reason why I opted to just go fully into the whole it kills me. The reason why I wanted to go fully into it like that was actually just because I wanted to got that part. The reason I did Mark IIs was just because we had already done a portion, so I figured, you know what, if we need flow rate, if we need more of this nitrogen gas to make those infused steel thingamajiggies, then we've just got the ability to run over there, add in more items on the fissures, and then we don't need to worry about upgrading the pipeline, because the pipeline I knew was going to be kind of a pain in the ass to do, and we had the resources to make it work the first time, so it might as well. Ah, full health. Nice, 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 nice. Now, what I didn't bring is enough concrete and iron plates to deal with this whole thing, or maybe I did. But either way, I'm going to need a second, because every time we come here, I always have a little bit of forgetting as to how exactly we're going to be building this. And, of course, I don't have what I need to make this work, so we're actually going to need to go back to the base, which is grand. So what we'll do first, though, is I'm just going to put down a few foundations here, and then we will we'll allow things to get started. Also, I'm realizing just here, while we're here, actually, why don't I just, one second, let me, what would it look like if I, come on, you can do it, there you go, if I did it at this height? That way it's just lined up properly with the stuff up there. What I'm realizing I didn't do is I didn't complete the, you see top right, I've actually finished the first one. I've got enough to finish it off. So let's drop those off too when we head back for the motors. And yeah, that's it. Let's do that right now. Alrighty, so let's just send these off here. How many more of those do we need? 26? And there's 28, so I'm just gonna try and snag 2 off. There we go. So we're just gonna throw the 26 off that we need. I don't know if Ada will have anything to say about this, so I'm just gonna go like that. So those ones are off. That'll round that one off. And then just right over here, we're going to grab the ones from here, but I don't think I need this segment here. So we got 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, and some extra. So let's just hook them on up. And this bad boy, I mean, it's 780 a minute, right? So in a few seconds, it'll just run all through, and that will fill up. We'll have number 1 and number 2 done, and we're moving towards items 3 and 4. Now, this is very exciting for us, but the biggest thing that we need is that thingy. I don't know what they're called, the infused steel beams, and I think either it might be in the blender that we're doing that work. And I just want to take a gander here. No, there's a cooling system. Okay, that's something else we do need to make as well. But there's the infused modular frame. So heavy modular frame, nitrogen gas, and aluminum casing. So really, I'm just going to walk them over when we get to this point. So it's not going to be that bad at all. It does use a fair amount of aluminum casings, which is interesting. But we don't really need a whole lot of these, which is kind of nice. And just looking back on this, I'll probably be doing this in between, I would think. The heat sink. Again, can we remember how we make the heat sink exactly? Right there, heat sink, alkyd aluminum, and some copper sheets. These will probably be built elsewhere. So we might be building that cooling in between, because I know that we need, like, high-speed engine thingamajiggies for something or other. So that is an interesting one. Actually, I don't even know if I have it unlocked yet. Do I have it unlocked? Who knows? Who knows? I certainly don't. But either way, that's kind of what the point of making the cooling system is. The cooling system is used for that next item that I certainly do not appear to have. So that's fine. But there you go. 500 done over there. So we finished the first 2 sections of phase 4, which is amazing. And we're moving swiftly on to the next phase, which I'm super duper happy about. So I'm going to just drop those off in there. And I'm going to drop this one off in there as well. And we will turn these buildings off so I don't make any mistakes in turning them back on and whatnot. So they don't need any versatile frameworks. They don't need any more of anything. It's great. I'm very happy how that one turned out. That one was actually kind of accidental. But onwards to the next thing that we're doing. All right, so we are back here doing the work that we got to do, you know, the work for Ada, work for fix it, Fishkit. I don't know, those people. We're doing the good work, and I'm just gonna build this out really quickly here, just a little bit more of a platform. One thing I've really found that I enjoy in this game is building over water. There is that other area too near our aluminum, that section too, which, you know, I didn't employ, but it's the big hole in the ground. That is another, I think we can even see it on the map actually. So there's water, there's a big hole in the ground. I feel like that would be a really fun spot to build, except I don't know what happens if you would die if you fell in that hole. Maybe it's something I would want to test out, but, you know, what if you fall off the map, right? Do you lose your stuff? Does your box appear beside the hole in the ground? I don't know. But either way, we're not doing it right now. What we're doing is this magical works. So I just need to fix this a smidge here. Let's put down another foundation right here. That'll do. And then let's grab the pipeline again. And you're attached? Yeah, okay. And we'll just drop it right here. So what I'm really happy about here is we do have a surplus of nitrogen. So I think we're going to be well off here as we build these out. And what's funny is I'm just going to build a whole lot of them so we can get this done quickly and efficiently. Now, what I'd probably do later on is I just chop some stuff up, remove some things. But let's just select let's just select fueled modular frame here. It uses, let's just put it at 40. Let's just call it 40, call it 80, call it 120, 160, and 200. Even though we got 240, I'm pretty sure is what the actual number itself is. So what I'm thinking about is how do we get the materials over here? And you know, the drones are a good choice. The drones are a really good option. The only qualm I have with the drones is fuel is a really big pickle, I suppose. So I'm wondering how exactly I would want to do that. If the drones could do multiple stops, I could send them over to the oil refinery to pick up fuel. Or if I would really wanted, what I could do as well instead is manually bring the fuel over and then have the aluminum kind of run in via the drones. And that might be a very viable option, because then I could just fuel the drone here, have it go over there, grab some things and have it run back and forth. But running 5 at the same time, I don't know if it would be fast enough. Either way, what's lovely about this liquid, in quotation marks, is that I don't need to worry about how high things go. So I can just do wonky systems like this, which looks really dumb, but hey, that works, doesn't it? Are you all receiving some? Probably not, eh? I should maybe I should power all of them up here. Let's put a power pole. Let's put the pole right over here. Let's put it by, well, let's put it on this side, I guess, would be easier. Okay, cool. So they've all got a little bit of power now, and they should be receiving their stack of nitrogen. That way they each just have it fully stocked up, and I don't need to worry too much about anything. Alrighty, folks, it's time for the moment of truth. Now I've set everything up. I know, I just came back even for my little retrieval run of some goods that we're going to be dropping off here. Now, we've got the aluminum casings in here, and you can see everything's actually operational and running. And I'm going to dump all of our heavy modular frames in here. Now, this is actually a bit overkill, to be honest. It's extremely overkill. I don't need this many. And actually, I might take a few more stacks out just so that we... Yeah, let's take one more stack out. Just so I don't completely waste all of our resources here. And then this bad boy is going to be filled with some fuel. And I will take a couple stacks for myself. So this is our beautiful drone. And I am going to send it off. How do I do this again? I think, what, port? Select the destination. Go to aluminum casings. And then relevant port. Come back. Here, this port. There you go. So, hopefully it does the back and forthness of the whole shtick and shebang. And I think this automatically does this thing, and it takes... Oh, very nice. So, 2 minutes and 46 seconds. So actually, it can only go to what? That was glitchy, buddy. Bam, 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 bam. Could you imagine if I could shoot down my own drone? Okay, now let's just disassemble that, because that had all my stuff in it. And we can see how this functions. I'll walk you through the process. We've got the casings that will be picked up here at this drone port. And we set up a drone port all the way over at aluminum. It's called aluminum casings. Oh, wow, I didn't know that I could hover over it and see how much stuff is in there. But there you go, that's what we're taking. Does that work actually over here as well? If I can see the port? Well, presently no. But anyway, to be the point. So there's one here, there's one home, there's one over there. That's all you need to know. And so it's going to pick them up, bring them here, and drop them off in here. And it goes. And then we've got the heavy modular frames going, which I will manually place in here because I don't think we actually need all too many fused modular frames. Is that what they're called? Fused modular frames. And what I haven't done yet is I have not set up my little industrial storage unit out back here to collect everything. So we're going to do that now. I'm thinking let's just place it here. This is the only one right now that we're going to have. It's the only thing that's going to be here. So I'm just going to run a conveyor down the whole line here. Is this a straight line, I think? All right, so there we go. We've got that set up and delivering. I know I put things a little far away, but it's just easier to see and manage that way. Now, there is, of course, you know, as we talked about a little bit earlier, if we do put down a refinery, which comically I can make it cut between those, just not the big buildings. But if we did want to do a refinery, this is not actually the building that I need to look at. I think it's another. Is it another blender that I need to look at? Okay, let me quickly look at. If you look at the recipes here, a cooling system. Yeah, okay. So we will likely be doing a cooling system over here as well. It just might take us some time to figure that out. I think it's an in-between process as well. But we do have 50 of these friends, which we do need for this next little step here. So I'm going to run these over, and we're going to unlock bleeding edge production right now, and it'll just help us along a little bit further. Alright, so we are going to unlock leading edge production, and now what leading edge production is, just to kind of take a look, we're going to be unlocking that third item in phase 4, which is the thermal propulsion rocket. And then right here, this is where we need to be building those turbo motors and those cooling systems so we can unlock the nuclear pasta. So let's just get this one done. Let's launch that milestone and we'll see what exactly Ada has to say. Okay, don't launch, that's fine. There we go. All right, so that's going to be out and about now. Ada, tell us your secrets.
The provides top-of-the-line resource extraction potential, making it even easier to contribute to project assembly. Project part number 8, the thermal propulsion rocket, is the most complex project part of this phase as it requires turbo motors, and thus requires your best. Fix it, didn't think pioneers such as you could get this far. I am glad we have both proven them wrong.
Wait. So it just said this is the most complicated part? Let's actually go take a little gander. I think this might take a few rounds for us to deal with, judging by that statement then. Is that, you know, if that's the case, I wonder how many components we're going to need. I might have to do a little bit of math in between, but that's okay. I know I can make those heat sinks and cooling systems kind of by themselves, and we can just go over them after I'm done. And then, okay, so let's just select a recipe here for this bad boy. You need a turbo motor, modular engines, cooling systems, and fused modular frames. Oh, it's the modular engines that are, oh, those were really quite difficult to make. So you need 2 for 2. So we would only need 250. That's not that bad then. Okay. Oh, but 5 modular engines per 2. Okay, so we need about 700 or so. Okay, well, that's going to be quite brutal to make. Yeah, that is difficult. That is certainly difficult. And then how do we make these turbo engines you speak of? Okay. Yeah, this is the part of the program where we just stop, you know? I'm kidding. We'll continue along here. It's clearly going to be several episodes for us to get this stuff done. Especially getting done... well, even unlocking the next phase will be... Like the next... Like the pasta. That one. Will be a pain. So this is going to be interesting. I will work towards some of this in between, but I hope you folks did enjoy today's episode of Satisfactory. If you did, don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, thank you for stopping by. Happy you did, and I'll see you next time.